What is going on, guys? So, it has been a minute. Yeah, I know. And before you freak out because you see another gameplay video, no, I'm not turning this into a gaming channel. It's just simply because I didn't really want to film myself. I have been going through, I've been sick for 2 weeks. That's why there hasn't been a video since like March 29th. And I was getting sick the last video that I made. And I still don't really want to film. I still feel awful, and I also have to go get emergency surgery. I have an abscess and a tooth that my dentist said was never gonna that my dentist told me that was gonna be fine, and now it's not, and my face like swelled up, and I can barely open my mouth right now, and I'm on a fucking amoxicillin and shit, antibiotic. And I'm gonna have surgery next week to get like 6 teeth removed because apparently my jaw is just not okay with my teeth, or my body is anyways. Yeah, so that hasn't been a load of fun. So I haven't been feeling great at all lately, and the Banlist came out, and I made a Banlist video, but it was just me talking really low, and I thought the video itself was just kind of lame, so I didn't go through with posting the video. But we're gonna talk about some of the Banlist. But I thought I'd give you an update on why I haven't posted anything, and yeah, so. Banlist, yo. I don't know how I feel about that shit, man. I mean, they hit things in a way that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't fixing a lot of problems, but at the same time, yeah. And I'd like to just point out, I mentioned a while ago that Chicken Game wasn't, people were thought it was underrated, and now it's banned. And some people are agreeing with this Banlist decision, and I'm one of those people that don't want to agree with it. I think they should have at least put it to 1. Then again, I don't think anybody would have really played it at 1 either. And they also put Upstart at 1, which I thought was pretty, just kind of funny. No more Hobaning, but, yeah. So, anyways, there's Allure Darkness to 2, which kind of matters. Some shit you could do with that. But the thing is that I feel like some people are forgetting, which I know, me being, you know, the non-super meta player, people are like, oh yeah, well nobody really gives a shit about that, David. And you know what, I fully agree. But what I'm trying to say is, the Upstart hitting to 1 and Chicken Game going to being banned is, I know it was supposed to hit a specific thing and slow it down, but it's also punishing just a lot of decks in general. A lot of decks are losing speed now. I mean, Dark Worlds, don't get me wrong, they're not anything meta or whatever, but like they kind of rely on being quick. And yes, Upstart is not something that necessarily depends on, but it's definitely a cards that help in the deck. And yeah, you could play the 1. Oh, you know, I'm only a 39 card deck, and we're getting card demise and shit. So yeah, there's things you could play, but it's still not the same thing. And there's also sorry, I'm still kind of sick, and I'm not gonna edit this cough out. But the Dark Worlds is just an example. Just any deck, meta or non-meta, it hurts other decks that like to play the triple Upstart to try to speed up the deck a little bit. Which I feel like, yeah, at the same time it might slow down the game, but at sometimes slower decks might be slower. And but I guess that's always how the ban lists are always going to be. There's always going to be something that goes the way it goes. But you know what pisses me off though, is on this ban list they unban Dark Magician of Chaos and Thousand Eyes Restrict. But what I don't understand is Thousand Eyes is restrict, and like, okay, Dark Magician of Black Chaos, or Dark Magician of Chaos, whatever, is at 3. It went from ban to 3. Why? Because the card's not relevant. I mean, it's good, but it ain't gonna do a whole lot of anything. And Thousand Eyes Restrict the same way, they're not gonna do a whole lot of anything, but they put Thousand Eyes Restrict to 1. Sometimes I don't understand the Konami thinking process. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's at 3 either. I don't think it would do anything. I don't think it's really going to do anything if it was at 3 or 1. It doesn't really matter. But just the thought process behind it, I don't understand. And Crush Card's now at 3, which I thought was pretty interesting. And it hasn't really made an impact, and I don't think it's really going to do anything. But it's just, like, what the deuce? Like, I don't know, man. I thought it was an interesting ban list. There's a lot of other things that were hit, but it's definitely going to change the game. I like the Allure of Darkness at 2. I don't know. I mean, Allure of Darkness in itself isn't that great card. I mean, it's pretty much a minus, technically. I mean, you go 1 card to get 2, and then you have to banish 1 anyways. So, it's not like an amazing card. Well, it's not necessarily minus. I think it's just +0. Right? I don't know. But still, in all, it can speed up a deck. I mean, at least now Dark Worlds have 2, and any other Dark deck has 2 for decks that are non-meta. I know what the purpose of it is for. I'm just saying. I didn't really expect to see that coming to 2 of all things. that wasn't really on my radar of things that are gonna get hit or brought back rather. But I feel like it didn't change the format enough. But I feel like we are gonna see it changed it up a little bit. It gave us something to play with. Some people are happy with it, some people aren't. But I'm content. Like, you know, it's an alright ban list. But alright guys, that's really all I have to talk about. Hopefully more videos I will be releasing as soon as I start feeling better and start kicking this crap I've been dealing with in the ass. You know, dual videos, deck profiles. I have a series I'm gonna be releasing that I already started working on before. I kind of have to redo the one now, considering that the deck is now kind of changed. But yeah, so look forward to more videos, stuff like that. I don't really know what else to say except I will be posting, and they're not gonna be video game videos. I purely did this because I had a video that was already recorded, and oh, by the way, this was not a good Halo match to any degree of me playing SWAT, like not at all, but it was something recorded, so that's why I'm sharing it. So yeah. Alright guys, let me know down below what you think about the ban list. I'd like to see your opinions of anything. It doesn't have to be anything even regarding to what I said, just give me opinions of what you think about it for the format, and yeah, I'll see you later guys, peace.